Well, hello everyone, welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and today we're gonna be attempting to fix up this crusty spider plant. I featured this in my March favorites video. It was an April Fool's video, but I still do like this plant. It just really needs a facelift. A couple of you guys gave me some tips. One said there might be some root rot. One of you guys also said it might just be really root bound. One said I might be overwatering it, but I've actually only watered this plant once since I've got it, and I let it get all the way dry before I gave it a watering, but who knows what's going on. So I'm going to take out this plant, clean it up. I did bring a couple of smaller planters in here. I was thinking of keeping it in this planter, but in case I have to kind of discard some of the plant, I brought a couple smaller ones to clean it, to pot it in. I got some soil, but first I want to show you how the plants are doing that I fixed up last time I did a fixing crusty plants video. I took apart an entire 𝐂𝐫𝐿 hanging basket because it was so ugly and dead, and this is all that's left of it. I tried to save like the good looking vines and propagate them, but I've never propagated anything like this, like just sitting on top of moss. They look fine. I'm probably just gonna throw this away, to be honest. I'm keeping it just because I feel a little bad. I did throw away the other one because I think I had 2 bowls of propagations that I saved. They're not dead, but they're not really doing anything. They're just not dead yet, you know, but I'm probably gonna throw it away. I'm not a huge propagator and I get so impatient. They look ugly for the most part, and I don't propagate my plants very often. And the ones I do have are pieces I cut off on accident. They broke off and they're all sitting in one cup together. The curly spider plant I showed in that video I threw out yesterday, and I completely forgot I was gonna do this today, so I didn't save it. But I did show that one in my video. I think I showed it in my embarrassing plants video. I think it was that one. It was not really doing well. The leaves would not perk up. They were always soft and wrinkled, and I just threw it away yesterday. And then also in that video, I repotted my philodendron golden dragon, and it's doing really good. It needs water desperately. I'm actually gonna go put this in water before I even do this video, but it's doing really good. This was a 1-leaf cutting when I bought it. It's grown 4 little leaves, and it has a new growth point there. But again, I transferred it from a glazed like ceramic pot to terracotta, so I gotta keep an eye on the watering a little bit more. I'm gonna go throw this in the water real quick before I forget. Okay, let me show you what I'm potting on though. I usually just, at first I would just do this in here straight on the desk and then have to clean off the soil. And then I was using those cardboard boxes they give you at the nursery, but I found this recently at the Dollar Tree for $3. It's, I'm guessing like a boot tray or something like that, but you can use it for whatever you want. And I was so happy to find this because I use it now for repotting in the house. Because I love repotting in the house. Most of the time it's just like, I want to do it right now. Like I don't want to set it up or plan it or record it. I have an itch and I have to repot right now. So I kind of just repot on the counter or wherever, or right in the backyard. I just kind of crouch down on the ground and repot real quick. But now I can do it in the house and not feel so bad making a mess, you know what I mean? So yeah, I found this at the Dollar Tree for $3. So if you don't have a lot of space, you're in an apartment, or you just like to repot in the house, go to the Dollar Tree and grab you one of these. Literally, it was $3, and it's so amazing. And it's really, really sturdy too. Anyway, let's take off this hanger. I do want to keep this as a hanging plant, but if I end up taking apart like too much of it, I will just, you know, set it on a table or something. But I would like to keep it in a hanger. And I love these ones that are in the Costa Farms plants because they twist. So you don't have to like move the plant, you can just twist it like this. So anytime they have these brown ones, I always save them. They always come in handy. Okay, so this is what we're working with. It's got a lot going on inside. It's got all these crusty leaves here at the bottom, and it's in just a plastic hanging container. It does have a couple of little plant babies popping out. I would like to save those. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop this out now and see what we got going on in there. Oh, this is gonna poke me in the face. This hit me in the face in my last video. Anyway, I did just water this recently, so it's gonna be a little bit moist, but I don't mind that because it makes the soil a lot. Okay, one of you guys did say this plant might be root bound. Okay, look at these roots. Look at that. I can't believe it. That looks crazy. I literally was not expecting it to look like that at all. I thought it was just gonna be like no roots, all mushy, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness, there's tons and tons of roots. Okay, I might keep it in this same pot then, but we'll just kind of see what we got. I'm gonna start pulling off all of these dead pieces here. Let me grab my trash can. I felt soil fall right down my sleeve. I'm gonna try to just pull some of them out, but if it starts like pulling apart the plant, I cracked that part off just now. This is kind of what I'm worried about. I don't want to break off any good parts, but that one I just cracked right off. Where are my scissors? Let's start just cutting pieces off here. I don't know why this one is so much more difficult than the regular like straight spider plant, because this is the second one that I've had and it did the same thing. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna pull this out. It doesn't look like there's any root rot at all, so let's just clean this all up. It doesn't look like there's any root rot. Like the roots look really, really good, just very tight. I keep thinking somebody's knocking at the door right here, but it's super windy outside today, and the door that's right in the hallway to the water heater, it's opening and closing a little bit, so it sounds like someone's in there trying to get out, but it's just a little windy. But it's super warm outside. Oh my gosh, so pretty. All the daffodils are blooming, and every single day I look at them and I'm like, what new one has bloomed? They're so pretty. We planted those back in December, and we also planted some iris, but only a few of them bloomed. I'm not sure if maybe they're just little late bloomers, but a few of them did bloom and then like kind of died right away. So I don't know, but I'm still waiting for them. Wow, look at these big old, look at these like big things right here. These roots are crazy. I can't believe, I literally was expecting this to be like just falling apart with no roots for some reason. I wish I had checked this a lot sooner. I feel like I'd have a lot more plant to be saving, you know what I mean? I am just gonna cut off all the brown tips too, give them a little haircut. This is gonna look so much better. I'm so excited to clean this up. I almost did it yesterday and then I thought, I really want to film it. Kind of share the experience. It's looking better already. Well, I probably should put it in a bigger pot, right? But I don't think I have any bigger ones than this. This has got to be like an 8-inch pot. I don't have any bigger ones than this that are plastic because I do want to keep it in a plastic pot. Let me go double check. I might have a bigger one. Looking better already. Like pulling off all those crusty pieces. Oh, look, you can get a better shot at the roots. Look at that. I really can't believe it. These are amazing. I'm glad it's nice and healthy though, because I was worried about root rot, and instead it's like crazy roots, which is better than I was expecting. I'm just gonna kind of cut all these brown tips off like wherever. The leaves are gonna look kind of funny, but it'll look a lot better at least. So a lot of the leaves kind of look like this, where they're kind of mushy on the end. So all of those are what I'm just gonna chop right off like that. And then all this crusty stuff, just kind of pulling it. A lot of it's just falling right off. Haven't really cut a lot of it yet. This piece I'll cut off. Okay, looks good. Doesn't it look like a big air plant? Oh, my poor air plant. I missed that thing so much because I even bought all these rocks and I put it in this nice cool bowl, and now the bowl just sits there empty. But I don't know what to put in there. I was thinking of like some cactus or something, but I don't really know. Like a little cactus garden, but I'm not sure yet what to do with it. So another one to cut off. Okay, I think we're getting close, getting close. Oh, there's a few here in the middle. Nice yellows. I think I have pulled off a few good leaves, but that's okay. There's a lot more. There's a lot more good leaves. It's okay if I lose a few. Okay, I think we're getting close, if not done. Oh, there's a few more on this side. Wow, I still can't believe those roots. They look amazing. Wow. I'm glad one of you guys said it might be root bound. I didn't see any rot actually at all. They all look nice and white and healthy. Okay, looks good. I think we're done. What a difference. Doesn't it look like a totally different plant now? Looks like a big air plant. I love it. I'm kind of thinking of keeping it in this pot. Let me see. I don't know. I wish I could do like an instant poll and say, what should I do? Leave me a comment. I'm actually gonna go outside and see if there is a bigger pot real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna go see just to double check, and if I don't have one, then I'm just gonna keep it in the same pot. I think that's a bad idea though. Okay, BRB. Well, I don't have one that's not like this deep. I only have like those ones that are like a gallon or 3 gallons or something. Well, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna put some soil on the bottom, and we're just gonna make it taller. I really don't know. A little dusty, a little dusty. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. So I put about, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches of soil, maybe that's probably about 2 inches of soil on the bottom. And I'm just gonna put this right on top because this was sitting right against the bottom. So at least it'll have a little bit more room now to to stretch like the roots out a little bit. Let me just put some here on the sides. And any of you that are watching this think I'm making a mistake, please let me know. And I can try to find a bigger pot. But I want it to be plastic and I don't have any. Okay, well, that's about the best I can do. I added a bunch of new soil to the bottom, so it's sitting a lot higher. It's not like mounded over the pot or anything, but at least it'll have a little bit more soil and a little more room to grow, hopefully. I'm just gonna put this hanger back on. Okay, overall, I think this one right here is out to get me. Let me put it in there. Okay. Overall, I think this was pretty successful. It looks, I mean, 1,000 times better. It was not the giant mess I thought it was going to be. I really thought it was going to be super rotten on the inside and just really in really bad shape. Turns out the roots were better than I could have imagined. There's still a little bit of, you know, brown tips and stuff here. I'll kind of clip those off as I see them, but for now I think this looks 1,000,000 times better. Let me know what I should have done because I didn't have a bigger pot and I didn't want to break it apart or put it in different pots because I tried that with my other one and it rotted faster than I could have imagined. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. Let me know what you would have done or what I should do differently because I'm always learning, right? And I know I don't know how to take care of the curly spider plant that well. So let me know your care tips or what you would have done with this plant. Let me know just in the comment section. But that is it. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Fixing Crusty Plants. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.